Mm. What's up, guys? Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? Sorry, I am adjusting the camera, at least for what I think. It better not fall, but we'll see what happens. What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. How was your toy hunts? I hope you were able to find some things. Look at the hair. What the hell? Um, it was a good week. There was a little bit of stuff here and there, but today's hunt, which I will try to put out this week. Let's say Wednesday. Let's hope for Wednesday. I did find something awesome. And I was actually in New York this past weekend. So that was pretty crazy. It was really short though. I was only there for just like the few hours, even though like I kind of spent the night in Harlem for the night. And then I took my son to where he needed to go because he was doing choreography lessons for a show he's doing mid-May. So that's why we're in New York. Luckily, it was right around Times Square, which we were able to just hit a few places here and there. That was always fun. Always going to Times Square, just trying to see if we can hit up Midtown Comics, uh, Tamashi Nations, and any other stores that may come around. It's always fun. But toy hunting wise, liquidation stores is a no go. There was nothing really to be found. It was a lot of like really older peg warming stuff that I've been finding. Really wasn't worth much going to, but we go to check and see if anything shows up. Uh Newer stuff yet to be found. Not even I haven't seen any of like the NECA Holothon stuff. I haven't seen any of the new uh what's it called? GI Joe. Haven't seen any new GI Joe, which is really unfortunate. But you know what? I should be happy that I didn't find anything this past week because it was the last week of pre-ordering for the Baether dragon from Mythic Legions. So that kind of curbed my spending, but it was good. It was definitely good. We will go over the finished numbers for Baether, which was actually really, really good. It was an awesome showing by the end of the last few hours. It's crazy. But as far as it goes, I did go toy hunting just a few hours ago. I had 1 hour to hit up as many places I could. I had a Target, I had a Walmart, I had a GameStop, and an Ollie's. And I did find new stuff. I found new Star Wars Black Series, which is crazy. And I found a couple new Marvel Legends. And at Ollie's, not more from what I saw, but I did find more Transformers that weren't there before, which is okay. Not for me, but it was okay. So let's see. Uh I am drinking. I think I've had this before on whatever that is. Passion fruit citrus. Why not? Why not? I need something cold. I'm going to drink something. Uh this is the day we're going to open up some more Marvel Legends that I did get not last week, the previous week. Didn't get to open it yet. And we're going to check out little Vegeta here, see what that's all about. So we'll see what happens. But let's check the chat. Mark Rose, as always, how are you, man? Canadian, how you doing? Brian King is here. What's up, man? Skew Raider, how are you, sir? Robert Snyder, what's up, man? All is well. Robert's Infinite Realms, what's up, man? All is great. So far, so good. Gridiron Order came today. Wow. I hope hope you didn't spend too much. Let's see. Jeff Morris is here. What's up, man? How you doing? Went to Steel City. Oh yeah, that's right. Their Steel City was this past weekend. Finally got Bath Sugar Man from. That's a great deal, man. $35. that's a good price. Had up for 60 to 80. Well, yeah, absolutely. Even at toy shows, a lot of toy shows, Sugarman is at least $60. So good for you on that one. Ratface 44, what's up, man? How you doing? Bathe here demands nothing. Demands nothing is found. Sean Beatty, how you doing, sir? That sucks. Fridge is broken. Have someone coming tomorrow to look at it. Hopefully it is an easy fix. I understand what you're going through. I know I had my freezer broken at one point, and I kind of just YouTubed it to see if I could fix it myself, and I did. I was able to fix the issue because the condensate coils in the back of the freezer were frozen. Unfortunately, there was too much that I basically thawed it out and got rid of all of that frost, and then it started working again. That was my issue in regards to the freezer half of my refrigerator. So I know exactly what you're going through. Let's see, who was there? NJ Tree, what's up, man? How you doing? G.I. Joe is changing factories, maybe behind suggested by toy picks. Otherwise, I'd be scared. Scary toilet was permanently going to try to box out classified. I agree with that. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I given up on Hasbro for Transformers. Was going to buy the artist proof Sunstreaker. Nope. I saw it in person. $40 for that small. Not going to buy it. Understandable, man. I don't know much about Transformers. Thank God I don't collect it. I still have the two Transformers that I bought for like $2 each from clearance. I can barely remember the names, but they're cool. They transform into cars that I don't know of, but it's still cool. It's from China to Vietnam. Well, let's see what happens, man. Let's see. Venom Bite. How you doing, sir? Let's see. Pamela Voorhees, Betsy Palmer, NECA order. Oh, wow. I did not even know there was a Pamela one. That's cool. I was just looking at the figure as well. Four Feathers. Did I say hi to you? What's up, man? How you doing? CLR. How are you, sir? Picked up DJ from Target. Nice. I found DJ at Target. I was actually very surprised to find DJ at Target. And Cammy. I found Cammy recently too. I'm still hoping to find the exclusive Guile at Target. Hopefully it's plentiful, but that's nice. DJ is great. I love that figure. It's awesome. It's 144. Wow. Staying in my lane. That is your lane. That is absolutely your lane. That's awesome. Good. Picked up Fei Long and Kane. Nice. Very cool. Both good figures. Thing 94. What's up, man? Recently got the McFarlane DC Multiverse, Kingdom Come Superman, and 1940 Superman. Those are nice. Those are very good. As you should all know, I don't really collect McFarlane, but sometimes his sculpts are very well done. I used to collect Transformers, but I gave up. Love Transformers, but lately the offerings aren't hitting the mark for me. I wouldn't know. Sometimes they look good. You know what? I found a lot of the new waves at a Walmart today. They look pretty good. I found a Constructicon, and I can't remember which one it is. I really can't remember, but I found a Constructicon, and it was large too, and I was actually really happy. It's a pretty good scale, considering if you can build Devastator with that size of a like 6-inch transformer. It got me interested because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and I was tempted, so that I liked it. But what Constructicon was it? It was like a bulldozer with the shovel type. I don't know. I don't know construction vehicles, but it was cool. It was green. I loved it. Devastator was one of my favorite like figures back in the 80s. It was really nice. But seeing the newer stuff from Transformers, it's not too bad, but I don't know much about it in regards to if it's good or not. I caved on the dragon. We'll sell my yeah, everyone who was on the fence on yesterday, man, they really jumped on it. It was crazy to see the numbers when they were updated. My Ollie's had Optimus Primal, but the box was super light, and I was a bit skeptical. See, I found an Optimus Primal, but it was one of more like basic figures, like in the green box. But I heard there were some studio series that were being found at Ollie's. That I haven't seen. But is that the one you found? Was it a studio series, Optimus Primal? Okay. Let's see. We're going to jump right in here. That way, I have some time to go around with other things we got. Okay, let's see. Let me expand this a bit more if I can. If I can. I don't know, but we'll try. Whoops. All right, Toy Arc. Of course, we'll go through Toy Arc. Oh, you know what? No. Let's do this first. Four Horsemen. This is the update, final totals for Baethir, the Mythic Legions dragon. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing? Passed on dragon, but doubt I'll have regrets. Oh man, it was a box. I think it might have been a cheaper version. Okay. Then that might have been the one I seen. Sculpture Toys, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. So news update as of yesterday, probably after 11 o'clock, because that's the dragon pre-order ended Sunday, April 6th at 11 p.m. Eastern time. There was an endless amount of live streams throughout the like Mythic Legions community. And if you were on Just Shelve It, good friend, they were having their live stream, almost telethon like. Wow, if you don't know, I mean, within this Mythic Legions community, the Just Shelve It live stream yesterday, the studio, Four Horsemen Studios, gave away an all-in dragon, which is crazy, for free. They were giving it away, so everyone just put in like a hashtag that was in the chat. Someone won a dragon. Not only that, with all of the super chats that were collected throughout the night, they accumulated at least 3 more dragons to give away. They gave away 4 dragons last night, which is insane. That is an amazing community for them to, do it. They called it a telethon, and if you're as old as me, you know what a telethon is, where you put in your pledge, your money, and that money goes to a particular fund, and they accumulated enough money to do 1 extra all-in dragon and 2 base dragons. So 4 dragons altogether. I was on that live stream for hours just being like, wow, this is incredible. We're just watching so many people like put their pledges in. It was incredible. For those of you that have been around the Mythic Legions community, especially at toy show, that they they love this studio. They love Four Horsemen. So I do too. And I was one of the people in the chat who was like, wow, this is amazing. But everyone had their opportunity to win a dragon at least 4 times that night. Unbelievable. So congratulations to anyone that won the dragons. insane. One person did win a dragon, and he passed it along to another person. That because he already ordered a dragon himself, but he passed it along to someone who knew that he couldn't buy the dragon, and they were all in the chat. Insane. It's crazy. That's a toy community right there. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's what happened last night in regards to what was going on with the Four Horsemen, and the end, at least within the last 2 to 3 hours of the pre-order ending. So the dragon itself, in which you get three figures, with a dragon, ended at 4,962 units sold. That's awesome. Sir Benegar, the Ashen Skeleton, and the Beathir's Fury figure. So you get the dragon and three figures right there. Then the Fiery Breath. Oh, and by the way, all of the stretch goals were unlocked. So you're getting everything. That's really awesome. The Fiery Breath set, 4,035 units. That's You would think that would match up with the Beathir number, but then there were people that just could only afford buying the dragon itself. But you know what? You're getting three figures with it. So the Fire Breath set, 4,035. You're getting a figure with that, the Burning Knight, and all the accessories that comes with it. And then the Epic Wings set, 2,924 units sold, everything unlocked. That comes with the Ashen Zombie figure with all of its accessories as well. So every stretch goal was unlocked. You're basically getting everything. You get everything. I ordered mine. I got the dragon and the Fiery Breath set. So I'm going to get four figures and the Fiery Breath set and whatever. I just didn't get the wings. I don't need the wings. The wings are awesome, but I couldn't justify another $150 for a wings and a figure. I was like, nah, that's all right. There's going to be so many people by next year when they receive their sets that they bought extra to have more Ashen Zombies, and they're going to sell their wings separately. I could buy a set of wings probably less than $150, but we'll see what happens. Just don't need the wings right now. So yeah, here's the graphic. All of the stretch goals have been unlocked, which is nice. Really, really cool. So it was a 1 month long campaign and everything unlocked. So that's pretty awesome. Let me get back to where I was. Canadian Venom Bite, and here we go. Only missing Fei Long and Ken and Skew Raider. Okay. Ollie's Hunt was insane, your video. I'm going this weekend to see. There is one closer to Edison, New Jersey. Yeah, see, when I was in Edison the previous weekend, I forgot there was an Ollie's. I wish I was there to check that one, but it's okay. Let me know what you find, because I liked shopping around Edison. That was really a really cool place. Menlo Park Mall, it's a new favorite mall of mine. Let's see. That dragon so far, model of 2025. That's insane. Just imagine, are you won one and you paid for? I know, right? Honestly, I don't know what would happen if I would have two. I'd probably just give it away. That's what I would do. But then someone would have to pay for the shipping, because that would be absolutely expensive. Figures with Beathir look awesome. I was going to say probably didn't have the room for it. Kevin Hamilton, I'm in for two. Nice. Very cool. There's always room for it. Yep. Canadian's right. There's always room. You'll see wings are at a Mythic Con. Oh, yeah. Someone's going to sell extra wings easily. Beathir will get a promotion and earn the wings. The wings, no one really realizes how big those wings are. Like each wing when spread out, is like close to 2 feet long. So if you have the wings just spread out like this on the figure, you're you're practically 4 feet long widthwise. It's insane. It's huge. Is it could be. I feel like it is, or maybe heavier. If that was left in my box for say 15 years, it would be worth us. Probably. I'm working on it, but not for dragon, more for 1/6 stuff. Look at you. If you got two art, I take one off your hands because I'm such a good friend. Well, see that? He's a very good friend. Reducing the weight in my home. Wings are big enough to make a Halloween costume. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Bricks here. What's up, man? How you doing? Congrats to you and everyone else who went on about it. That thing's a true achievement. Plus the knights look great. Brick, I it was awesome of you that you gave away your $25 Store Horseman gift card during the Just Shelve It live stream. I was waiting for you to post this, be like, hey, I ordered the dragon. I gave you images of where you could put your dragon. I guess it didn't help enough. Maybe the wife wouldn't like it. But I know space is an issue. But that was really cool of you, man. Everyone had fun last night on that live stream. Just saw Chazaguru post that crystal ball is shipping. Oh wow, is it really? Okay, so let's see. We'll jump to okay, yeah, so this is done. Bather's done. We can all forget about it for a while because there's going to be a lot more figures to be released this year. I know there's a figure obscura that's coming up. There should be a figure obscura coming up. All Star 6 should be releasing soon. Hell, because of the Bayether campaign, they pushed back on the Legions Con hotel reservations. So I know sometime this April they're going to release that information so we can all reserve a room for Legions Con because I know I need to. I know me and D Blake Mix are going to probably, combine. We'll get a room together. But I'm just saying they had to postpone that because it's crazy. Let's see. We're gonna jump into his tank because I forgot about these guys. We'll just have a little discussion with that. Thanks, man. Happy for you all. Yeah, man. Uh I you know what it looks like. I know what it's all about, but that's awesome, man. Do you know where you will place the dragon? Anywhere. I have space all over my floor. It's not difficult. Would I like to see it on maybe a shelf of some kind? Maybe, but that's that's too much. He can easily be like right on the floor with close by or something. I have like this larger coffee table that's over here. I can put him right on top of that because there's nothing on that coffee table. Nothing. Books, maybe. I could put him right on there, have other nights and stuff that's going to be around it. I have space anywhere. I tell anyone the dragon is like a small dog. I kid you not. It is like a small 30 to 40 pound dog. You can put it anywhere. Easy enough. Easy enough. Now, if you're, God forbid, if you're an inbox collector for this thing, I don't know what in the hell you're going to do with it. No idea. That would take up a lot of space. Last 2 years was second week of May for figure of exterior. Oh, yeah, you're right. Possibly at Ishkan. We'll see what happens. Have fire effects ready. Maybe a cave. It's possible. Possible. The fire effects thing, I don't know. It already comes with one, and it's huge enough as it is. That fire effect is like 2 feet long. There's 5 pillars. You need room for 5 dragons. All right, so be it. So be it. That's we'll, we'll make it. We'll make do. I'll build a shelf for it. Like I got wall space. I could determine something. And there are 5 pillars. So be it. One here, one there, one there. They'll all be spread out. What the hell? I'm very handy. I'll deal with it. Dragon is crazy big. NJ Tree knows. NJ Tree knows. And NJ Tree, he's seen it at Legions Con, at ZoloCon, so he's fully aware. Small dog. Yep. I kid you not. Do you want to change the dragon by my corgi? No. No, I'm good. You can do your own fire for the dragon if you want. You're talented enough. I appreciate that. I could do something, but I gotta really come up with something creative. Collar with RG's family info on it. Yeah, right. Omega Weapon, what's up, man? If I was an inbox collector, it's getting graded. Oh my god. Can you build more flames for dragon? I could, but I've been playing around with different stuff. A little bit more um different sculpts. So I want to see how that goes. 209 Ed, what's up, man? How you doing? 5 dragons, let's go. I know, right? $700 dragons. Meanwhile, I'm over here playing with my free Pokemon training card. Hey, I'm playing with that too. I play with that as well. And my what else was free? The WWE Slam. Those are fun trading cards. Do that one. I still want the Jack to find the Jack's Were Dragon. Oh, that's interesting. I did get my Cyberzoic Arctic. Oh, nice. Very cool. That's a cool one. Hedgehog Action. What's up, John? How are you? I'm not on this line of toys, but I'm glad for you and all that purchased it. It is super cool. Man, you're lucky. You're very lucky. The dragon needs more flame like I need more cowbell. Jack's here. Have that too. Putting the tail on hurt with all the spikes. Ooh, wow. I know what that's like too. The Word Dragon's awesome. Thanks for the heads up. Heads up, Kevin. I'll have my gloves ready, right? Pretty cool, Joes. I'm in on all of them except for Major Blood. Yeah. See, this, here we go. We're going to go over this. Absolutely going to go over this. This is crazy. What am I drinking? I am drinking Dogfish Head cocktails, vodka, mule, which I've had before, which is 2 shots per cocktail. Whatever. So Joe's, I forgot that they did renders for these. These were reveals before, but now these are the renders, and I'm definitely excited for them. And just like Ratface said, not so much on Major Blood, and it's more so because it's it's not much different on it. And what's funny is the detail on Major Blood is the same detail that I customized my own. And I'm like, there's no point. Cobra Commander, which is awesome. It's the weirdest Cobra Commander, but this was my Cobra Commander. Like I had this like O-ring figure. I didn't have any of the other versions of Cobra Commander because I could never, as a kid, I could never find them in stores. Like I could never find the metal faceplate mask. I could never find the hooded mask. I could only find this version of Cobra Commander. So whether it be me going to KB Toy Store, Toys R Us, Kitty City, anytime I went to look for Joe's as a kid, never found him. But I found this one. So I used this one. He was my Cobra Commander. in my entire collection. So I don't mind this one. You know why? Because for me, this is the nostalgia hitting where I this Cobra Commander is awesome. It's stupid to say because look at this thing, and I'm just like, no one wants this. They like the original one. They want, and you know what? As an adult, getting the other Cobra Commanders, I was extremely happy because I never had those versions when I was a kid. But here's the one that I had as a kid, and I'm like, okay, cool. I like it. Looks good. I, that's for me. Then there's this. I forgot what this is. The pilot. I I'm all for it. It's a female Cobra soldier, perfectly fine. I just like the little accessory vehicle. Nice. I'm curious if this is like in the realm of the category of the Ram cycle vehicles. You know what I mean? I That's what I'm thinking. Like this is where it may fall under. So this could be like a 50 or $55 item, maybe. Hopefully it's cheaper. Maybe it falls in the category of the pets where it's only like 40 or 45. I don't know. It would be nice. Cheaper would be better, but it's, you know what? It is what it is. Who knows what we're going to get. I love the color deco on the soldier. It's really cool, especially with the differences that you get because he's got the red helmet and the red mask. That's really cool. Um, and then there's a gas mask version. Awesome. That's I like it. It still looks awesome to me. It comes with a a stand, which is weird. Like that's unusual to see, but they're doing it. Here's Major Blood. Um, it's all the same stuff. Honestly, there's nothing different about it. It's just the paint. They made it into like a black armor instead of like the gray armor that we had. And where you see all the red in the armor is almost exactly what I did with my Cobra Island Major Blood. I did all the same stuff. I added red. I even added red to those like uh cartridges on his belt. But they added the red where it should have been. I remember I even customized one for a person that messaged me and he sent me his Major Blood figure and I customized it the way I did mine and I sent it right back to him. It's pretty crazy. But there it is. I know there's some other color differences. I mean, you've got the brown in the pants and the I guess shirt, whatever. But I don't not enough for me. There's not enough difference. It's the exact same thing. I don't see much to really go for. Monkey wrench, awesome. More dreadnoughts, I'll take it. That alternate head mask thing, that's pretty crazy. That's really crazy to see something like that. But hey, that's awesome. I love options that we can have. Those two wrench axes, that's clever. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. We're having the handkerchief, which you can have one as a mask as well. That's pretty nice too. It all looks good. New character added to the ranks. I'm enjoying it. And here's Snake Eyes. This falls under the same with Cobra Commander. This was my Snake Eyes. This was the only Snake Eyes I had as a kid as a O-ring figure. And my O-ring, I I have the whole thing. All the accessories were in that orange, like highlighted orange neon color. The swords, the guns, the everything. He also came with the backpack with the uh where it's something it shoots out. It, yeah, probably that grappling hook. It shoots out a grappling hook on the backpack. But this was my Snake Eyes when I was a kid. I I absolutely want this version. It's definitely limited on the accessories this time. It's pretty wild. But I almost attempted to take my extra Snake Eyes, whichever one that was, the one that came with the with oh my god, I forgot the wolf's name. I almost customized it to look like this one, but I just never had the time to do it. But here he is. We could do that right here. Let's see. All right, let me catch up to you guys because I don't want to go too far. Uh, let's see. Where'd we go? Where did we go? Ah, here we are. Venom Bite. Monkey Wrench looks awesome. For me, I'm in on Blood and Monkey Wrench, and I might be done with Classified. Really? Done. Even Whatnot, maybe two. Good luck. Hope you find it. Yeah. Uh, all these are pickups for me, except for Major Blood and Snake Eyes. I don't understand. Is that Blood the promised retro? I think it's going to be the one on the retro card. I, I I'm pretty sure, which is why I was like, they didn't do anything to change anything. Uh, I like Cobra Commander. Ain't trying to die in the poke armor. Now he's safe. Roughshod. What's up, man? How are you? I had the old Cobra Commander and this one. This one was better though because he had armor, not a weak dress suit. Use Marvel Legends cap head for Fred. Great comics run. Oh, okay. Stupid they're not making a hooded Cobra Commander. What else can you do? I have a pretty big Cobra Commander collection, both modern and vintage, so I will most likely buy that Coco. Yeah. I still got my armored Coco. Nice. Gray beard. Classified is killing everything so far. They're doing very, very well. More girls. Yes, I agree. Maximum limit on the Cobra claws. Fill the skies. Hedgehog. Same Robo Coco was my Cobra Commander. See? He knows. John knows. See. Always good for more girls. Armored Cobra Commander was G.I. Joe comic number 58. Wow. If you remember that, that's awesome. All classifieds should come with stands. I don't get why Hasbro doesn't do that. That's why I was curious. I was like, why are they doing this? I wonder if they have the stand because maybe if you're putting it on your shelf and you have the figure standing, it needs more of a support with the claw on its back. Maybe. I don't know. I never found Major Blood, so I will most that's also another thing. If you never found it, then by all means, it's going to be for you. Art invented this repaint. It's official. I don't want Major Blood. I want Private Bleed. Robert Diaz, what's up, man? Yes, more knocks. I sold a beachhead inside Target, and I haven't even bought the figure. What? You sold or saw? Easy pass on this ugly. Monkey Wrench looks awesome. Can't wait for this to release. Dreadnoks will be complete, right? Hate the paintball mask. Is that what that is? You think that's a paintball mask? I liked it because Snake Eyes for me, that I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. As a kid, it was cool for me. X Games Snake Eyes. Yes, you did mention that before. I don't really remember which Snake Eyes. I know this is what the fourth or fifth version for Classified. Fig Fan Samurai, what's up, man? Uh, Glad they didn't paint the swords red. I agree. I think what they did is okay for now. But could you imagine if it was all the neon orange color that it was? Because even Beachhead, when Beachhead first came out for Classifieds, everything was green. Like, what the hell? It's a giant spring-loaded grappling hook. Yes, it's pretty crazy cool. I remember. See, that I knew it. I knew that was part of his accessories. I'm gonna pass on all these. I always pick and choose on Joe's. Monkey wrench is kind of cool. Snake eyes. I wonder how the articulation is gonna be with that vest. Well, you know exactly how it's gonna be. You just it's not possible. Hope they do the spring-loaded backpack if they do the Flak Viper. That would be cool. I wish they would. Really wish Major Blood was retro. Is it? I can't remember. If it was, then cool. I think all the retros come with a stand. They do. They definitely do. Did it come with one? It doesn't show here, but just that one it shows. Huh. Speaking of Joe comics, that Cobra Claw brought back great memories of GI 21 the best. Man, you guys remember. Good Lord. This is the fourth. Manic Mike. What's up, man? How are you? Had Beachhead in my hand. A guy asked me if I was willing to give it to him for 30 because oh God, that's funny. My thing with classifieds is I have all these in both O-ring. Ah, okay. 6-inch Joes have some merit for me, but it's shredding. Gotcha. I understand. There's a lot of new anime. There might be a refresh, blood, no stand. But we'll see. But maybe Sunbow for retro. Yeah. These G.I. Joe classifieds are a delightful bunch, right? Hey, I like seeing new stuff. So we'll see what happens when that comes along. All right, we're going to Toy Arc as well. Did the Hasbro team explain why they skipped over Snake Eyes version 3 too close to the original, maybe? Which is the version 3? Which version is that? Because they're doing the purple one. The purple one is with the polar bear, I think. Okay. What I saw here. So here's NJ Tree. He said Pamela Voorhees. I didn't even know about this. That's freaky as hell. What in the hell? Leaked via Walmart, now removed. Ultimate Pamela Voorhees. Oh, God. All right. Yep, not for me. That face will creep me the hell out. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Oh, here, I missed that. So, bunch of arrows, a bow, knife, machete, axe, an oar. 4 different heads. Wow. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It is creepy as hell, but damn. My Hero Academia side story anime drop. Did it really? Okay. He was all black, but had metallic silver grenade strap, big swords. Okay. I'm trying to remember that. Has huge knives on the chest. Okay. Looking forward to Snake Eyes version 2 and 3. Gotcha. Damn Jason's mom. I was checking this out earlier via email from Nega. It's perfect. It's perfect. There you go. NJ Tree says it's perfect. NECA is selling it. Pre-sales already. They're asking 34. BBTS is 40. Prices are going up even if tariffs is not yet in place. Yeah. They're covering their ass. That's what's happening. Who else are we against? DC Super Friends 6-inch. That's pretty crazy. They're gonna do Super Friends now, just like the Batman 66. This is not a line that I do not care for. Seeing it in stores, Okay, cool. I like seeing different stuff, but I I'm so into, more articulation now, and of course better sculpts. This is really retro for me that I easily skip over this stuff. Is it cool to see? Yes, it's still definitely cool to see this stuff. I mean, you got it's Super Friends now. That's interesting that they're going to be doing this. But let's see, even the packaging, that's awesome, but not for me. Not for me. I could easily pass this stuff. I mean, I had this version of Lex Luthor as a kid because I remember I had the vehicle that he came with. It was like a purple flying vehicle, and I always had Lex Luthor inside it. And then I had the Superman vehicle that had like a battering ram on it, and then there's a place where you can insert your kryptonite on the back of it, something like that. I don't even remember what it's called, but if you're as old as I am, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. Oh yeah, these guys, the villains of old Detroit. Who is doing this again? JFS Toys 7-inch tall figures. That sucks. 7-inch tall figures. Maybe it will go well with the NECA RoboCop. Maybe, I don't know, but I mean, hopefully it goes well. It scales well. So these are $60 each. And if you buy the whole set, it's discounted for $275. Woo. Click. I I don't know how to gauge it yet. We all know what happened to this guy. Oh, jeez. I'm curious about how it's articulated in a way. I mean, sculpts aren't bad at all. Huh. Okay. 7-inch figures. 1987. Wow. I don't know. I mean, you really have to be a RoboCop fan to want to get this. Not for me though. Even as civilian characters, if they're too tall for me, unfortunately. Got to go take care of things. Good night. See you, Venomite. Appreciate you being here. Uh, all good, man. If it's for you, enjoy it. If these Super Friends were at least articulated like standard McFarlane DC stuff, I might have grabbed some. Those designs were deep child. See, I think that might have been another factor for me because it's an old school articulation as well, which is fine. But I'm really like I prefer the newer like modern articulation as well. Might be too late. I don't think Todd can cover the team enough to be satisfactory. Yeah, it's possible. Yep, same thing. Uh, the, the, some of these toys are too rich for me. What? The sniper is is it really? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to it. Oh, that's right. Marvel Legends. My God. Oh yeah, they have Nail. I'm very surprised. I almost like wanted to just customize a Piccolo to make Nail, But here we are. They're making a nail. This is premium Bandai exclusive. God damn it. I gotta order this through premium Bandai to get a nail figure. Now I really have to think if I want nail. I think it's just great that there's going to be a nail figure. But damn it. This is awesome. The facial expressions that they have for him, very cool to see this. Even that's an awesome accessory right there, where his arm grows back. That's so cool. A beat up face too. Yep, that's I love it. I really I think that's a great touch for, recreating those scenes. Okay, where is that? There it is. You got to talk about this, man. Okay, let's see. Where did I go? Double joint. Yep. Heard not so good things about these figs, so I'm gonna pass on them. I was gonna get Clarence too, at the very least. I guess try one, maybe. I'm a big RoboCop fan, but I'm gonna pass on these. Okay. Uh, I was at Best Buy today to see if the NECA Retro Return of the Living Dead was available, and I ended up finding a Power Girl Platinum. Nice. That's cool. That's a good one too. I like that outfit. I wonder if they will do RoboCop two enemies, one of them being, of course, a younger teenager being a gangster and whatnot. I guess they'll see how this release does. My God. Nail was shorter than Piccolo. Was he? I guess he was. NECA needs to make the dude who was shot in the leg. Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. All right. Marvel Legends stream last week. I think it was on Tuesday. So, yeah, let's see. Did he forgot to add all the picks? All right, well, let's oh, that's a lot of picks. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can at least swing by most of this stuff. The Daredevil Born Again figure, I'm on the fence with it. I don't really care to have it. Um, I think what they showed here with the articulation boards, because I didn't expect it to have uh, butterfly joints, but it's got a version of butterfly joints. So okay, cool. I don't know what to say about this. I can't really judge it yet. I love the Daredevil show. Do I need this figure? I don't know. I really don't know. They showed renders of Thunderbolts. Most of it looks pretty good, but it's MCU. I don't know if I'll really collect these MCU figures. So Yelena, Red Guardian, the face sculpt looks really good than the previous one. And is it a 2-pack? Oh, it is a 2-pack. So there's a 2-pack for this. US agent. And we have Sentry. So we see what the outfit's going to look like. Those look like really big hands for Sentry. And then we get the Venom symbiote Spider-Man. I don't need this version. I really don't. It's okay. I have the Tobey Maguire figure. I definitely do. I just, I don't know if I really need this version of it. I mean, it's cool. We got this second head sculpt, which is fine, and the Venom thing going on. It's a neat effect. I don't necessarily like it that much, but yeah, it's okay. Not for me. But did you see all the crazy prices that this was going for. It was insane. So this was like Hasbro Pulse had them for $29.99. I think Big Bad Toy Store had it for $33.99. GameStop had it for $34.99. Entertainment Earth had it for $37.99. It was all over the place. I heard Target at one point had it for $39.99. Unbelievable. Man, you guys went really fast. I don't where did where did I leave off? MCU figures are improving looks wise and oh, absolutely. They definitely are. I just don't know if I really have if I want to really put them on a shelf or something. I'm all in for Hulk and She-Hulk. I'm a big fan of that movie. I really want to see the movie. Absolutely. Thunderbolts, Ghost, Taskmaster. I need those announced to buy them all. Other than that, I'm out so far. I would assume that would be another 2-pack. If they're gonna do those 2-packs so far, then by all means they got to make Ghost and Taskmaster in a 2-pack, because then Bucky could be separate easily. Wait until next season. Daredevil logo is rumored for Daredevil. Yes, that movie doesn't get enough love or figs. I'd love to see a torso girl fig with a morgue table. Daredevil so far is a great series, but now on the figs. Gotcha. I have the Defenders SDCC set, so I'm good on the Daredevil. Okay, not bad. I want Yelena, but don't want Red Guardian. The Hawkeye Yelena isn't too bad. Doesn't look too far off. She-Hulk and X-Men are all I want. She-Hulk maybe, Crossbones and Madame Mask maybe, Weapon X, Wolvie, Mystique maybe, the rest easy pass. A lot of these should go straight to Ollie's, right? Especially the one on the screen. What the hell? What's the last successful MCU wave? What is the last successful? I can't even recall. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever wave wasn't too bad because it was an actual wave all in for Wakanda Forever. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I can feel myself rot. She-Hulk is fire. The new MCU is a shell of its former self. Just saying. Oh, that noggin on Sentry, big O head. Yeah, a lot of passes for me. Elena and Red Guardian. I'd headhunt when hits a sale price. All right. Debating on Symbiote Spidey can always pop someone else's head on it. Yeah, you could. So this Spider-Man, like, I don't understand where this idea to repaint it again, like, it wasn't, in my opinion, the first version wasn't popular to begin with. It was just because it was part of the Demo Goblin Build-A-Figure. And if I'd seen this figure at toy shows all the time, but to repaint it, I'm like, what for? You did nothing to it. I still see all the pins. Everything is the exact same thing. I had this figure. I sold the Demo Goblin Build-A-Figure wave. I sold the whole wave a long time ago, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So to see this again is a Walmart exclusive. This is a Walmart exclusive. You know what's going to happen to Walmart exclusive? This thing is going to go $10 clearance online at some point, and then that's when everyone's going to buy it. That's what I'm going to see. Everyone's going to buy it when it goes to like Xavier prices at like $4.97. It's insane. I do not understand the decision making on this. Why? Why? It makes no sense to do this figure again. But I guess they needed a Walmart exclusive for Walmart. Whatever. These two are starting to show up. Xavier's starting to show up in stores. My pre-order is now back ordered. Makes no sense why my Xavier was back ordered. I was like, I pre-ordered this like day one within the first few minutes, and then now it's back ordered. So I'm sure I'm gonna find this in stores before my pre-order hits. So we'll see what happens. Jean Grey, I missed the pre-order. So I still want this Jean Grey figure. I'm definitely gonna have to track it down. So that'll be hunted down for sure. Wolverine, Target exclusive. I do not need this. I have the first one, which was what wave was that? It was an X-Men wave. Caliban? I think he was part of the Caliban wave. I like new body because it's pinless, new heads, awesome, newer uh, Weapon X parts to it. It's good. It's basically a nice updated figure. I don't care for this figure that much. The one that I have, I'm like, okay, fine, I have it. I have it. There's no need for me to pre-order this. The only time I will buy this is if it's on some sort of sale or clearance price. That's where I'm at for this. It's a Target exclusive. It's bound to happen. So we'll see that happen. The heads absolutely look so much better. They really do. Newer hands. That's fine. That's fine by me. On the retro card as well. Now, Mystique. Cool. You updated the figure because the one I have, the Walgreens exclusive, absolutely needs an upgrade because the the legs are so bowy because that's the older legs. They're pinned legs, of course. They are flimsy now. It's very hard to make her stand. This one, newer body, great. Double jointed elbows, great. I don't know if they updated the head. It doesn't look like they did. I love how they're using David Nakayama again because David Nakayama has been doing a lot of the retro card backs, which is awesome. And then we have the Jean Grey head, which is nice. The Goblin Queen head? No. Is it the Goblin Queen head? Um, that can be updated for my Hellfire Club. So I do want this. I didn't care at the moment because I had a mistake, and I don't know. Is there enough to justify a new Mystique with what they've done on the update to update it? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm gonna catch up to you guys. Let's see where we are. I hate Entertainment Earth now. Used to use them a lot until they kept raising prices on free shipping. Right? Yeah, maybe they'll give us more from that line. I forever and a day wanted a zombie Jack Goodman from American Werewolf in London, and they finally did him. Yes, they did him very good. Haven't used them in 3 years, and they took forever to ship. Same stuff for pre-orders. Yeah, they take forever. The last successful movie wave was the Avengers Anniversary wave. Yeah, that was a good one. Maybe Endgame. I can't give this Spidey away. I have it for 15 loose in a bin. Not sure if you like, but Zombie Sailor will start the pre-order of Bloodsport. Oh, wow. That's cool. I think the Black Series team talked about them into doing this repaint Spider-Man. That's funny. Joey, how are you, sir? Appreciate you stopping by. What's up? Weapon X is an easy pass. His face sculpts to me just look awful. Trust me, they're much more improved than the previous one. The previous one definitely needed help. This is very much more improved. I do like that Walmart exclusive Spider-Man, but to me, it's not worth the money. Hope it shows up at Ross, Burlington, or Ollie's. See that's a possibility, but I'm sure Walmart will clearance it way before they even sell it to other like liquidator stores. So by all means, just wait for Walmart to do it. Mystique got I got the animated one, but I'm not sure the double jointed arms are enough an upgrade. Well, the legs are definitely an upgrade because they're pinless now and they're stronger. They won't bow. Um, the double jointed arms, yes, exactly. See, that's what I mean. The animated X-Men series Mystique is the exact same one as the Walmart. I mean, the Walgreens exclusive version. So the double jointed elbows, the pinless legs, absolutely better upgrade. It really is because the legs are more. They're thicker. They're they're gonna hold up better. But I wish they did more with an upgraded torso as well, and maybe, and you know what? Also the head, because to me the head looks exactly the same, and I would have preferred that they updated the head, especially with newer digital tech paint. So we'll see. Do you think that Hasbro will lose the Marvel license next year? It's possible. We don't know. The mere fact that they extended it for a year and a half, cool, because I love my Marvel Legends. Everyone, I guess, here should know that Marvel Legends is my number one thing to collect. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope it continues. I hope with what they're offering us this year shows Disney or whoever um, that Hasbro can continue it. But then again, who else would I want to do Marvel Legends? Not necessarily Marvel Legends, but do their own Marvel figures. I don't know about Mattel. I can't. I I don't know. I really don't. Even McFarlane, because even if McFarlane did it, I am with what he does with McFarlane DC Multiverse. I prefer Hasbro doing it. Mystique needs the super articulate, but absolutely, absolutely. I'm all in on Mystique. I would trust Jada Toys to do Marvel. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. But would they be able to keep up? Because right now what they're doing, sometimes it's very difficult to find some of their figures. And would they get the space in retail to do it? Maybe. Don't tell Art, but I don't. It's all right, Jeff. No worries. I don't have a problem with that. Look at this. Look at this. We're way beyond 10 o'clock. Good Lord. Madam Mask. Madam Mask. I don't have a Madam Mask, so I'm all for it. And I hear that this is a whole changed new paint that they're doing. And I like it. This is basically the new Shriek body. So we're going to get a really good female body, which is good on the Hasbro's part because they can never go back. They should never go back for any of the female bodies. And then Crossbones with her, great, because I don't have a Crossbones anymore. The Crossbones that I did have, which was with oh, what wave was that? It's the most recent one. It was like, oh my God, I forgot. Yeah, I I will definitely pick this one up. This one is for me. Comic book characters, sure, absolutely. I like the Crossbones. It's nice. It's a fair amount of accessories. I like it. Amazon exclusive. She-Hulk, nice. Fantastic Four costume, an alternate head, which is great. Nice to see that we get an alternate head. Even multiple hands, very cool. As well as the dumbbells. Nice. That's great. I like this. And this comes in the Fantastic Four card back. Even better. That's cool. I still want Build-A-Figures, but what else can you do? All right, this son of a bitch. My God. All right, Hulk. Let me get to here. Yeah, this will be good. All right, Maximum Series, Incredible Hulk. Is it Incredible? Incredible Hulk? I don't know. This I'm disappointed in it. This like, I'm disappointed in it. I wanted like an all new body. I mean, I'm glad that they made the certain choices to make the articulation happen. For the biggest thing about it of doing a thunderclap pose, great. I enjoy the fact that they, took the consideration of how they can do a better articulated pose for the thunderclap by making a soft upper torso. I don't have a problem with that. I think that's a pretty good uh, choice to do. It's just how could you not do new arms, new legs, new lower torso? Maybe have might sound crazy. Maybe have like a ball waist, not a waist swivel. A ball waist would have been really cool for this figure. No pins in the knees would have been a much better choice. I don't get why they made these decisions. If they're going to state that the maximum series line is the maximum offering of a new figure in a way. You know what I mean? Like the accessories and the head sculpts alone, of course, I mean, they should be included in there. Should they add more? Absolutely. Should they have maybe a Bruce Banner figure? Why not? They could that could have really done something. But now the price point of this is $60. It surprised a lot of us for this size of a figure being $60. Um, considering most build a figure sizes are like between $40 to $50. Their deluxe figures are like $50. I don't know. I it, I I want to enjoy this, and I think for those that do, that's great. If you don't have a Hulk figure, then by all means, this is probably the best one you're going to get. But for me, who has, I think, all of them, I think I could be missing the gray Hulk that was on the retro card. That might be. Oh, you know what? I'm missing the Hulk with the Wolverine 2 pack. Okay. But I have the most recent Hulk figures that they put out. And I'm just looking at myself like, why didn't they just do all new arms and legs? You could still do the soft upper torso. That's fine. The 3 head sculpts, okay, great. I like the fact that they, three different artists, to capture the different Hulks. Okay, great. I don't know. I don't know. Because I have the other Hulks, I'm probably gonna pass on this one. I'm still waiting on my Maximum Spider-Man. Did I like the price? No, of course not. No one likes the price of the Maximum Spider-Man. Surprisingly, for this $60 price point, okay, great. Um, I I think that's an okay price point for this, but it's not enough for something that the body is the exact same body for what I have on my shelf right now. That's where I'm at. That is where I'm at for this figure. And I don't know if anything else can really, you know, push me to wanting to get it. At least get it for what during the time it comes out, like right when it's released. I don't know. Crossbones needs a minigun. Oh, that would have been nice. Like the cash accessory, briefcase is fire with money. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dan said she will come in the correct color, madam. Yes, I did see that, and I saw the alternate, um, the adjustment that they made for the torso, which is nice to see. I'd like to see Jada make one as a sample. Wonder if they can come close to Hasbro so they can at least be fudged in together. It's more than likely. It's it's possible. I mean, if they could do if Jada could do Marvel versus Capcom, that's a possibility. Wouldn't that be an ultimate surprise by Jada Toys by doing a license of Marvel versus Capcom or Marvel versus Capcom 2 or Marvel versus Capcom 3 figures? That would be awesome because they have the Street Fighter line that they can easily incorporate those other Capcom characters. Maybe you talked about this earlier, but what did you think about the amount? Well, here you just there you go. Brick something. This son of a bitch. My God, don't own a Hulk, so I'll consider this one. See, if I didn't own a Hulk, geez, even I have the Red Hulk Marvel Legends, and I have the Diamond Select Red Hulk. So yeah, there's not a lot of articulation in those, but I expected more from this one. You just kept, yeah, sorry. Where's the Lou Ferrigno head? Oh, that would have been a really cool one, wouldn't it? A 50% new Hulk. Is it 50? You think it's 50 with the hands? Uh, the, that one comes on the figure. Just look at that hair, Jeff. If they did that, I might buy my first Marvel Legends. This is my Storm Collectibles Hulk, right? Because the soft material is still it's a good choice. It's definitely a good choice. My girlfriend is a big fan of both Hulk and She-Hulk, so she doesn't care about the price, but she will pay whatever Hasbro charging. Okay, if they don't make a maximum Aunt May, they missed out. Head sculpts tick me off. Cool for who likes them. I like the body and Thunderclap. May copy articulate image and customize an Orc too. Oh, use the 80th diamond or custom head on this. I don't get the reuse and would love a truly maximum one. I'd be good without the accessories and different heads repping key looks. Ball joint waist, take my $80. Okay, yeah, see, if it was an all new sculpt, literally all new sculpt, possibly double jointed elbows, possibly pinless knees, I would have a different opinion. Mid transformation Bruce Hulk would have been great there. Yes, that would have been really cool. They're doing these like clap effects. They did Spider-Man's tingle effect. You could do like some kind of acrylic of the transformation. Don't like the stock head sculpt, single joint elbows, and it's that sharp elbow over. I know exactly. That's why didn't you just create a new one? Was the Hasbro Maximum line created to compete with it? I don't know what is able to. I think they were just doing their own thing to put a higher price point on stuff that we of it's I don't know what it is. It is definitely just a higher price point on figures that we've paid at a standard price point. I don't, the accessories are not enough. The accessories that they offered are not enough to make it at a higher price point, especially for right now with this Hulk. You're not you're not even giving us a whole new body. That's a big thing for me. Yes, go all the way upping maximum Hulk. That would be the best. Buy Hulk. We'll see if that actually happens. That would be insane. That's when everyone's going to want it, right? Hulkbuster last year was all new tooling. Yes, it was, and bigger than Hulk for same price. Correct. Odin was all new tooling. Was yep. So that's where I think from from a retail aspect, the Odin and Hulkbuster fall under, and the new Venom, the new Gamerverse Venom coming out. Those three fall under their Mega Deluxe category, and the Mega Deluxe category is already they priced their Mega Deluxe between the $59.99 and $69.99. So it's already kind of like embedded into us what their price points will be for Mega Deluxe, because their regular deluxe pricing is which is basically like bath figures that falls under the $39.99 to $49.99, which we're all used to as well. The regular um, standard deluxe, like standard figures that are deluxe, that's usually their $34.99 rates. So when they created, in my head, when they created maximum, it's like, oh crap, they're gonna have they're gonna set a whole new price point that may exceed over the mega deluxe category, because they're claiming maximum will have everything new, more accessories, stuff like that. But they didn't. They kept it. They pushed it at a $60 price when we all know like Spider-Man should have been at least, well, should have been the standard deluxe price of $34.99, because we've received many accessories with Spider-Man before. Not as much as Maximum did, but damn it, that's what it should have been. But that's where I believe they created a whole new price point for a category that they can make higher and higher, which that's why it makes no sense with your comment right there, and I fully believe it. Hulkbuster and Odin, $59.99, because they fell under a category called Mega Deluxe versus Maximum, which they could just create a whole new pricing category. That's retail. That's my retail background right there, which is why I understand you create a whole new line, you can create a whole new price point, and that's how it's going to work. Maybe it shows up at Ollie's like Joe Fixit did last fall for $20 that maybe, but Joe Fixit was Walmart. So that's Walmart's inventory. Now, that's my guess. Hasbro could have sold inventory directly to Ollie's, because we've seen Hasbro exclusives at Ollie's before. But right off the top of my head, Fix It was a Walmart exclusive. So Ollie's does get Walmart exclusives. The Hulk has more teeth than yeah, that one I know. I know. That's an artistic choice. I don't have a Hulk in my collection. I pick and choose Marvel Legends. I wanted this to be good so bad. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? How you doing? Off topic, but that new 112th Mondo Motu, yes, that looks really good. Soft torso looks great. I know. I know. It's okay to say it's a scam. Yeah, I know it's okay. What's going on, Ryan? It's good to see you, man. It's so disappointing. As much as I can try to, somehow correlate what kind of decision making there is, I can't. It's not enough to make me say, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." This Hulk would be day one buy if it had 100% new tooling and a soft goods tattered shirt. Ooh, soft goods would have been nice. Yep. Maybe even the clapping hands fused to ensure they stay together. That's a different choice. That's a possible. You would have to, of course, take apart the arms and do something like that, like Figure Arts does. Which, hey, those are good ideas. Um, that's funny, Joe. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's just crazy. Best articulation, best accessories. This Hulk is none of these. 40, 45 was my ceiling on Max Spidey. Man, you gave it more than I did. I gave it 34.99. That was my max. Because it should not have been 50 to begin with. Keep my eyes open after a long day. Maximum Scam Hulk. Maximum Spider has a few issues as all mass-produced figures do, but I'll definitely get it eventually as it looks as it's the look I like most. Close to McFarlane. Understandable. Let's see. By the way, ToyCon is absolutely ToyCon, April 26th, April 27th. I will be there Saturday, April 26th. So I can't wait for that. NJ Tree, if you're still here, we'll meet up, of course. Sculptured toys, I'll make sure if I see you, or if you see me, I don't know what you look at. If you see me, definitely stop me. I'm trying to scream and escape this. Joe's going to be there. Yes. Awesome. All right. Let's see. All right. I don't think I've talked about toy news for this long in a live stream. So I don't know what in the hell we're gonna try to open up some stuff. So let's see what we can do with this. My God. Let's take you out. Jeez. It's crazy, right? Crazy with this thing. Moises Gillen, what's up? How you doing? I've been watching the reviews of the Spider-Man and I'm not impressed. I think I'm going to cancel the pre-order. I have enough Spider-Man figs. You know what? I've seen some too. I still have mine on pre-order from Hasbro Pulse. Of course, it hasn't shipped yet, so I don't know. I don't know if I don't know where I'm at with it yet. There's a part of me that still wants it, but I see how you feel. I definitely see how you feel. Yes, we'll be there. Nice. I'm ready to rope drop. Awesome. Open one accessory. Let's take some beers there. Oh, nice. I may go both days, but definitely going Saturday. You can say just look for the tallest guy in the room. I'll be with him. It's funny. I don't need it. Did you get one? I don't remember if you did. I feel like you said you didn't pre-order it, but I don't know. I could still cancel it. I'm not sure yet. It's funny. I think the hype is over now. Once, most people have put their reviews up and stuff. I don't know. I feel like the hype is over now. I got that black suit from CT Toys late last year. I was really impressed, especially for the price. Yeah, man, CT Toys, crazy. You don't need a dragon pants. Paul Hughes, what's up, man? Let's see. Where can we go? I forgot. Yeah, let's see. Where am I at? This is why I'm glad when sales come around, because when Amazon had their sale two weeks ago, getting these 2-packs were definitely better than paying the full price, because man, I'm so glad I didn't get to pay full price for these figures because I didn't really need them. I did want one out of the two, but well, no, two. Let's say two, because here's Rogue and Destiny. Look at this. This is why this is a love and hate relationship with Marvel Legends, because you got a character that I want with no flipping accessories except for hands, and you're charging. What did they charge this? This they charged $50 for this, which I'm like, God damn it! But Amazon had it for sale for $24, so $12 a figure. Yeah, I'll work with that. I'll absolutely work with that. Um, Destiny was really all I wanted out of this pack, but a Rogue figure, sure, why not? Is it the Rogue that I want? No, but the body of her, that could I could change that into something else, because I have multiple Rogue head sculpts from other Rogue figures that will probably work on this body, and it's pinless now too. It's just this is like the first appearance of Rogue, and that hairstyle, my God. I'm surprised they even did this figure. What's Yeah, this is also disappointing with this figure too, because they didn't make a torso articulation for her. They made some sort of ball waist articulation, which is crazy, right? Ball waist articulation. How can Marvel Legends do that? They can do it, they just choose not to. But here is Rogue with no torso articulation. The head sculpt's actually not bad because the digital print is good. It's just I it was what? This was the 70s, I think, right? So I didn't that that hairstyle, my God. I don't know. But Destiny, there's a new character we don't have in the lineup, especially for her, you know, within the whole House of X and Powers of 10 storyline. Man, how important was she? Let's see. I need pants for my dragon. I'm sure you could figure something out. Pause here. All right, wrap up the show. Jesus Christ. Paul, you gonna take that? Uh I may be late to wife is coming back from Brazil, so I need to let the dog out. Let's see. Where we go? What's up, Feathers? Shane Shooter, what's up, man? I never thought or needed Maximum to have everything new. I want it to be something, whether they reuse parts or not. That being said, the Maximum Hub doesn't do it, mainly because of heads and waist. I understand. Absolutely. Start my morning. Rogue Face Club looks good, but the paint feels heavy and too old for this period in her life. The paint. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. That's why it's this. So we have practically almost. No, you know what? No, even with this hood piece, because this hood piece is like sculpted on to this torso, which is crazy. And this torso, as nice as it looks, there is no articulation to it. It's just a single torso. It's wild what they did with this. It's it's not right. It really isn't. I don't hate that Rogue because I vividly remember her early appearances, and she was easy to hate. That's funny. But Destiny, that's that's New arms, new legs, the torsos that we've seen already. Facts. Grandma Rogue. Absolutely. I could see that. Destiny, though. What an important character to have with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. We got a cape that there's no way to change this into soft goods. It's not possible. You could if you really wanted to, you would cut around the neck because this cape is molded all the way into the neck. So there's no way it's not possible. Like I there's I think you guys could see that. You see how it's just sculpted in to the neck itself. So if I wanted to get soft goods for this, I'd have to like cut right at the base so that way the soft goods could hide where I cut it, and then I could lift her arms up in a way because her arms can only go like that far. There's no other way around it. So they really hindered what they were doing here. There is a plug though. There is a plug on the back. But I got a Destiny figure. What? We got a Destiny for the Brotherhood shelf or my House of X shelf. Either way, I have one. Am I happy with their execution on this? No, not at all. I'm happy that I only got to pay $12 a figure. That's better than $25 a figure for this thing, but I'll do what I can with it. I'll probably do something different with this Rogue. Probably get another head sculpt and make it different, I guess. Because this could easily be what? Good Lord. An X-Men 97 Rogue, like the last 2 episodes of X-Men 97. So it could work if I use the correct head sculpt. But Destiny, I wanted Destiny because I wanted to put her with my House of X figures. That's where I really wanted to have her. That Rogue figure, not for me. No articulation should make it a cheaper. Absolutely. $50 regular for this 2-pack. That was insane for an Amazon exclusive. But then again, it's 2 figures. What else can you do about it? That's where I risked it, and it's like, I'm gonna wait. It'll go on sale at some point, and it did. It came up $24.99 for the 2-pack 2 weeks ago. Bought it. Because who knows? If it gets cheaper, I'm sure it will. It's more than likely. I was about to say she should be the Golden Girls. Destiny, love it. She hit me in the nostalgias. Unmasked head would have been amazing. Ooh, that would have been really good too. Absolutely. That Rogue looks like she wants to speak to your man. That's funny. That's some strong cape starch. Wow, the cape is dumb. Destiny still, Rogue 2. Cut around the neck and gets a white. Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. They took the McFarlane route, not breaking the sculpt. I know. And then the Doctor Strange 2-pack. Wong and Bats are really who I wanted out of it. Bats is just a statue, but Wong, sure. Was there ever a Wong figure, comic figure? I know there's the MCU one. Was there ever a comic figure? I don't know, but I like it. I heard, well, Wong. I think I saw Wong on some like top 10 Marvel Legends, but this is pretty good for what it comes with. So this was also on sale. Thank you, Cyclops, knocking Rogue right out. This 2-pack I bought the same time as Rogue and Destiny. This was 32. Yeah, Robert, 32 bucks. 32 bucks was better than 50 bucks. So by all means, I'll take the cheaper price. Uh but there's Wong. We got some nice effects here. We got 2 purple, 2 yellow. He's got 6 hands, which is nice. We got bats here with a flight stand. And this color scheme of Strange isn't bad. The color looks really good. And I like the fact that you could swap out his head for Dormammu. So that's a nice touch. So I could easily do like a villain character here. His head sculpt, Strange's head sculpt, by the way, isn't bad either. But this cape is so big. What's Oh wow, they did do that. Okay, so this the Strange figure doesn't have any other hands. It just has his uh I don't know what you would call it. He has his expressive hands um that you can utilize. Like I said, the colors aren't bad here. The face is still good too. His eyes are different. His eyes are like a red or orange color. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what it looks like. So it's still a pretty good job. This is, I wonder if, yeah, this has to be glued in. It's glued in at the eye, so you can't do much with that. Uh, New legs because they're pinless, but they have the single jointed sleeved arms, and that's fine because it's the sculpt, I guess. Let's heavy cape. It's a heavy cape. Um, I'm assuming he has the purple. He does the purple one. Yeah, he probably does the purple one because Wong does the yellow ones. But these, oh, well, now I see it. All right, so yeah, I'm sure we could swap it out and change it. Swear to God, Cyclops. No, it was strange. He fell down. Let's see. Let's kind of hold you up there. So the spells, you can see the yellow gloves on this one. So that's for Strange, while the yellow ones, are gloveless. So this is for Wong, but who's to say? You could interchange them. You could easily pop these on and switch them out. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Bats. My God. You know, I never learned about bats. I don't really read Doctor Strange comics. But here's Bats, man. He's elevated really high for a sitting pose, which is funny. Well, you could have Bats here. I learned about Bats from Marvel cards. That's how I learned about them. Never knew about them. But here is Wong. Nice to see. He's got interesting hands. He's got gripping hands and like pinching hands. Not trigger, pinching, because the index and the thumb are fused together. So maybe it's a fighting stance of hands that he has. And I know, well, they actually used a rubber band to hold this thing in place for Dormammu. But here's their Dormammu head, which we've seen before. This is the same head that came in the Super Villains wave that Dormammu was in. So you could easily change that out. Where we go? Where'd we go? Love that Strange 2-pack for that cheaper price. I never saw a comic Wong before now, and it's awesome. Wong's a great figure. First ever comic Wong that I remember. I want this set. What's up, Brad? How are you? That Wong and Strange 2-pack is nice. Nice accessories and a cool Wong sculpt. If it goes on sale again, I'm going to grab it. Gotta run, man. Appreciate it, Brick. Thank you for being here. Web shooting hands for Doctor Strange. Yeah, right? Oh, it's practically, if you think of it like that. That Strange is when Dormammu possessed Strange. Cool alternative, but it's not as cool as the Walmart exclusive. I agree. The Walmart exclusive was a great exclusive. It's an incredible pack with so many accessories. Very nice. 3 different head sculpts, if I remember. But swapping the heads out like that, I mean, I like that. That looks cool as Dormammu. I like my Walmart exclusive Doctor Strange. Cape could be web. You know, it's sculpted nice, but absolutely it could be better. I'll have to try to find him loose. Good luck with that. I never seen it. Toy Bro, we're gonna have yes, right? Maybe can use Shang-Chi, extra hands. I'm pretty sure they will work. Absolutely. That's funny. Freaks Figures, how are you, man? How you doing? Casting hands, yes. Joe, just buy 2 of them and I'll take 1 for free. 1-6 shooter, how are you, sir? What's up, man? Great stream last night. Really awesome. I was in your stream first and then I jumped over to Just Shelve It. It's crazy. Are you headed to Japan anytime soon? Because I know I wanted to go. I almost went, but I couldn't logistically do it anymore. It's crazy. But hearing you going, I was very surprised, and I wish I could go because I love Japan. I love that place. Heading there next Tuesday. Really? Is it? I thought Celebration was this weekend. Am I wrong? What in the hell? I forget. Thanks. That was nuts. Yeah. Everybody was crazy. Everyone doing their live streams was incredible. In the last stream of Just Shelve It, my God. Okay. I put the Dormammu head on my Strange 2 and kept it that way too. Yeah, I think I might keep it this way because I have my Walmart exclusive Strange going on. So this figure, what do we got? Oh, well, you know what? It's soft enough to maneuver around, especially around the waist. I wonder if it's a ball waist. It feels like a ball waist. It doesn't even feel like a waist at all, but I could be wrong. There's something down here because you could move it back and forth, but I can't tell. It doesn't feel like a ball waist because this part of the shirt is not as bendable, I guess. See you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Next week, 18. Oh, really? Oh, man. I could have sworn. You know why? Because I'm thinking RMD Collective is there now, but maybe I guess he's there really early. Maybe. Jealous. I want to go to Japan for Celebration. You have no idea. No idea. But Trevor, I was in Japan last summer. So it's kind of like I want to go again, but If I didn't even go to Japan last summer, I would easily be on this trip to Star Wars Celebration because I technically have a ticket to Star Wars Celebration, but I can't go. That's the problem. This, the butterfly joint's pretty good. So you could definitely get some pretty good, poses out of this guy. So this does work. He does not have a boot cut. That's unfortunate, but it's it's not bad. It's pretty good. You know what? I think it's just the fact that we got a Wong figure. So you you have no idea. That's pretty cool to have for a comic wise Marvel collection. I messed with the ankles, so I know he's not going to stand very well. Uh, did you go out looking? Yes, didn't find it. Damn it! I remember that. I could use some tips. Oh, you need tips easily. I could easily, I could easily tell you everything. Absolutely. Even Brick. You know what's funny? Me and Brick were in Japan at the same time, and we did not know. We did not know. He was with his family in Japan, and I was with mine. And there was maybe a week where we were both in Japan at the same time. It was wild. It was crazy to find that out when I was messaging him. Um, yeah, I if you need anything, just let me know. I'll tell you anything you need to know. I have an extra ticket now. Wife and I are going to make a vacation, but she can't go now. Oh my god. Really? That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, Omega Weapon. I knowing my stores, we'll see what happens. Yeah, there we go. That's all I'm gonna open tonight. It's past 11 o'clock. Yep, we'll put you off later for figure arts. Um, by all means, I forgot to mention this, but don't forget, if anyone here that wants to join in on the giveaway I'm doing, I am giving away a Shield of Dizera. I have my review up on my channel, so if you go on that review, that is where you enter um, into the contest, into the giveaway. But here is the giveaway of Shield of Dizera from Savage Crucible, of course. So by all means, check out that video. You can enter the giveaway. I think there's 2 more weeks left before I actually do the drawing for it. But if you want a chance to try out or get a Savage Crucible figure, which is an awesome one, get this one. No diamond, no dice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Paul. It is past 11. I have a bedtime to get to. But no, I got to finish taxes tomorrow, which is I already did my business taxes because that was due back on March 15th. So now it's mostly just finishing up my personal taxes. And I got this whole thing going on. So I got to finish it. That's all doing it tomorrow. Where's a good place to buy plastic pieces to hold and pose action figures? You mean like foot stands? Um, honestly, if you want cheap but many, you could easily do Temu or AliExpress. Amazon has sellers that sell like bags of foot stands for maybe like $20 for maybe like 15 stands, but that's why if you go AliExpress or Temu it might be cheaper. That's one way to do it. I don't know. You could try different options. Some people use stickers, like little dot stickers for the feet of their figures, and they plant it right on the shelf and it doesn't go anywhere. That's an option. Yeah, you could do that. That's my thing. But yeah. Joe, have a good night. Ratface, Paul, we got to finish our taxes. Yeah, I know, right? NECA sells packs of stands, but NECA's stands really only for NECA figures. I have those NECA stands. They're too thin for Legends. They won't fit in here. They're loose. So that's one drawback. If you have NECA, by all means, buy the NECA stands because they are a different diameter for their figures. Okay. All right. So there you go, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you all for being here tonight. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me. And talking toys, we went a while for toy news, but I appreciate it. Expect the toy hunt hopefully by Wednesday. I think I have my Marvel organizing part 2, hopefully tomorrow. And then we'll see what else comes next. As far as it goes, appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Hit the like button on the way out. You all have a good night. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you on the next hunt.